Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution. Our North Korea playthrough, our best Korea playthrough here. Once I get the two Koreas unified, I'm going to just call it Korea. Because that makes sense, obviously. I'm not going to have, North Korea be just one giant thing. So it just makes sense to do that, but yeah. So basically, we've got a lot of things to go through here. I want to keep working on infrastructure. We almost have a budget excess in the 20 billion. There's a couple of different things that people have told me would help grow that a little bit more and help grow our economy. Things like expanding internet, telephone, stuff like that, which does make sense. It's going to help our economy. There was also a comment that a lot of people were very nice to pass on to me, and that was authorized to construct high-speed rail networks abroad. I have no idea why China at one point would let us do it and then not let us do it. But thank you guys for pointing this out. I have no idea how I missed this. But if I do that there, then hopefully that will work for us. And we'll be able to construct high-speed rails in other countries. Alright, and we managed to pull a cyber attack off here. So we'll just watch and see. 2.7 billion right now. China agrees to potential partnership for construction for a rail line. So that still only lets you build a high-speed rail network. It doesn't let you build a highway as far as I can tell. See, it still doesn't let me build a highway. So I don't know. Oh, I don't know if there's something else I'm missing, but I can at least do a high-speed rail, so high-speed train with China, which is something I want to do. I know that this is very expensive, so if I go from here to here, it costs 573 million. If we do it to like here, like a major city, it's almost 3.6 billion. So why don't we do this here? Cost borne by Best Korea, 384 million. If I send it up here, so are they not even interested that far in? They won't even let me confirm it, or it won't bring up the cost difference. If I do it there though, it would cost China more. Let's try and get away with this here and see. So we'll confirm that. That means that we're going to be spending China 10 miles, 20%. Best Korea, 41 miles, 80%. Boy, Best Korea is kind of hard to say. I might change that back. So 41 miles, 80%. Available Treasury Reserve, 24.9 billion. It's going to cost us almost $1 billion. All right, we're going to do this. Let's see how well that can help us. We'll see if China even agrees to it, because they might not. There's a big possibility that they won't even agree to it. I'm going to change this back to North Korea because it's kind of tough. It's kind of weird when I'm doing deals to see. Project refused. Oh, stop. It's kind of tricky when you see that in like deals and stuff. It keeps throwing me off here. So we'll just change it back to North Korea.
Their security system protected certain.
Okay, so we managed to do pretty good damage. $12 billion in damage. Thank you very much. All right, why did China refuse that? Country is currently in a difficult financial situation which does not allow it to make big financial investment efforts. It was only 20%. Okay, we'll foot some of the bill. We'll foot more of the bill. Let's see if that gets China to agree to it. In fact, I bet if I foot most of it, they will agree to it. Hold on. So we'll do here to here. And I'll foot 90% of it. God, the things that this could do to our economy if we can hook up with China. Project refused. I mean, I could pay for 100% of it, but I mean, come on. $95? 95. I don't want to just
One of my men
jump straight to 100 if they'll cover even just a little bit of it. I mean, I've got to try and be. I just want to get it set up. I just want to see how it helps us. I know it won't be like project refused. Damn, they're literally gonna make me pay for 100 freaking percent of this. All right. I know that it's not gonna be like instantaneous budget boost. You know, it's not like our budget excess is gonna fly through the roof and our GDP is gonna grow by like billions of dollars just because we build this one railway. But I want to see if it has a long-term effect. So I guess I'm gonna have to be willing to spend almost $1 billion to see that. 870 million. Okay. I mean, if China refuses at this point, then I don't know what to think. Consider it a gift, China, for being our ally. Our economy is doing better than yours anyways, so just consider it a gift.
The decree.
They refused it. Strong public opinion strongly against this change. I know, it's tough going back.
It's true that the blue.
Really? So they refused it. Again. There will not be follow-ups to the project. China judges notably that certain selected cities for the tracks are badly chosen and that there were more important needs elsewhere. So they're not going to let me. Well, where do you want the track, China? I mean, I could put it here. If you think it's more beneficial, it's super expensive. They're not going to accept it, so we're just going to have to take on the fact that they're not going to accept it. Just keep improving infrastructure in our own country, because they're not going to take anything here. I'm not going to spend, you know, $5 billion out of my own pocket. All right, fine. It is what it is. Okay, somebody wanted me to build a theater, or had mentioned it. So why not? 141 million. Let's get a nice theater up. I think people will like that a lot. And all sorts of nice little positive boosts there. All right. We need to build more missiles. We actually need to build more tanks. So let's strike another deal here. Let's see if we can get 20 more tanks for 89 million.
Our network has obtained intelligence.
Okay, and we're ready to launch a cyber attack against Japan, so maybe we'll go to war with them. $5.87 for 117 million. How about 5.29?
Incredible! The first prize, can you believe it? All our cultural policy has been indirectly rewarded.
Cool. We won some sort of theater prize. That's exciting, I guess. Alright, agreement was negotiated. I want another 100 missiles built. 5.33. I'll accept it. People are unhappy. Mr. President, current state policy does not offer us necessary guarantees of freedom and safety. I don't know what your problem is, Buddhist leader. If we launch a military cyber attack against Japan, we can go to war with them. I don't think anybody's really going to come to their aid, but what if South Korea does? I really think we could fight Japan. 247,000. We got 1.6 million now. And growing. Got a lot of highways being built though currently. Most of them done actually. Just this one up here, that's it. And the nuke plant. Oh, damn, that naval base is dead. That needs to be rebuilt. Alright, I don't think anything else here is blown up. I really just need to get a highway from here to here. Inflation's going back up a little bit. Drop the interest rate. Somebody in the comments tried to tell me to drop this to 5%. I'm going to do an increase here. I just want to make sure I keep inflation. See, starting to kind of belly and come up. I want to keep combating that. A lot of that inflation growth coming from the lowering of Social Security tax. I've almost gotten rid of Social Security. Oh boy. Business tax. Doesn't really get us any money, but gets a little bit of popularity. What is this? A US base. That makes sense that they would have one. Alright, I think I want to go to war with Japan. I'm going to launch a cyber attack against them to cripple their military. See if that works. Keep infiltrating this terrorist organization. And then our military will be ready to go. Coming into another quarter here. $20 billion cash surplus. The treasury is $31 billion now.
Duly noted.
That's insane. So much money. Let's see if the military attack, or if the military cyber attack actually works.
It is impossible to penetrate their systems, and their terminals are too well protected. We are.
Why? What do I have to do to make that successful? I've maxed out your guys' budget. Do you need more cyber analysts? I mean, I just don't understand what'll do it. Hire 500 more. Rig a foreign election. But there's nobody having an election nearby that's worth rigging. Even with our agents there, it just didn't make a difference. Try one more time. I'm going to launch an attack regardless. Let's keep working on the dilapidated housing. I'm spending a lot of money on this. Try and help lower it back down to the 2017 numbers. Can we get another nuclear submarine? Only from the black market. And I can't build any satellites. We do have a satellite here, though. I just don't know what it does.
It's a failure. Enemy secret services will probably be able to identify.
Ah, damn it.
Duly noted.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of...
All right, projected growth forecast. Unemployment's down to 2% or something. What?
Operational setup.
Oh my god. Let me guess, they cyber attacked us back. That'd be funny.
Our army is totally out of...
Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing we didn't launch an attack or we would have been crippled and it would have been embarrassing since it's literally what I was trying to do.
The decree takes... Our infiltrated agent was spotted and murdered.
Well. Oh boy, alright. We're just waiting for the cyber attack to end at this point. Once it ends, we're gonna go to war with Japan. That's our next step, so I've done all the infrastructure stuff I want to do for now. I don't want to spend any more money on infrastructure. I want to just focus on getting Japan mopped up so the war with South Korea can happen. And then I was told that maxing these out is really good for the country, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do it since we've got that budget excess anyways. We can spend it on something.
We have reestablished our...
There we go. Yeah, to keep the budget just keeps going here. All right, let's go for it. I'm going to let the military somewhat control itself now. 72 hours to withdraw your troops. I got some bad news for you, Japan. Ain't going to be no troops withdrawing today. Yeah, I'll let the AI here control some of this military, and I'll just I won't micromanage it as much.
Given its firepower, we have to see this foreign fleet as a potentially high...
What, that fleet that we just destroyed?
With regards to this fleet,
I'm not gonna...
If you wish, I can share your concerns with the government of this country with regards...
Sure, why not? I don't want, what I don't want is I don't want South Korea to get involved just yet.
One of my men succeeded.
Alright, so Japan's declaring war on us. That's fine with me. We're going to move right in, start taking out some of these cities, hopefully. Lots of commandos moving in. China declares war on Japan. Nice. Let's see if I can get anybody else here to help us. I know I can ask. If I can remember what it's under. Wait, are we fighting South Korea? No, it's list of conflicts, so South Korea just doesn't like the fact that we're in their water, I don't think. Okay, how can I... Let's see. Stranger, make sure you give the order to Char. Crap, I'm trying to remember how to get other people to join. I thought it was here. I was going to try to drag other people into it. Oh well. We'll see what China does here. I'm not really sure where all these commandos are going.
With regard...
Yeah, there is a lot of South Korean ships out here. I'm getting nervous. But I think that's South Korea just flexing its muscles at us. I don't think they actually got anything. All right. We'll accept that new tech.
Our infiltrated agents.
Indonesia.
You've taken a slight advantage over the enemy in the battlefield.
Perfect.
The funeral will take place.
It's true that the...
Oh, so much going on. China launching all sorts of missiles and stuff. They just destroyed some sort of boat that was coming into my waters. Actually, things looking pretty good. I've got a lot of people pouring into the southern cities here. Oh, they already wanted a peace treaty. Russia declares war on Japan. Oh, that's not the Russian president I'm used to either. But Russia declared war. The war against Japan. United States is joining us. Great news, Mr. President. United States is officially siding with us to fight Japan. Oh. Oh, thank you. United States declares war on Japan. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now they want a peace treaty. Oh, they're going to pay us $2.8 billion for 7 years. I think we can do better than that. Japan's got a pretty big economy. They got a GDP of like $5 trillion or something, so... Yeah, 5 trillion. We could definitely do better than that. I think I'm going to go ahead and call the reserve forces up. Maybe. We might not need them.
The balance of power is...
We're actually winning the war. Costing us some money too, but we are winning. There's a lot of naval activity going on right now, though. Where's my navy? I've lost a large part of my navy. I need you guys to stop. I need you guys to sink this cruiser is what I need. Hey, we took this Japanese city. Nice. See, I knew our guys could handle it. Meanwhile, there's a US base here that was destroyed by Japanese forces, and they sunk a US aircraft carrier. Oh no. The US completely wiped out. Jesus. The Battle of Tokyo taking place. Commandos land in the streets. Right on the head of state's residence.
The work is
But we did build our theater, so that's good. I need this ship to go over here and take these out. I have no idea. It doesn't look like our nuclear submarines took that cruiser out. Oh no, they're going back this way. No, you need to take this out. Oh, wait, no. That's South Korea. Don't do that. I do not want to take out South Korean ships right now.
The city has fallen.
Okay, there is Chinese forces coming in. These ones decided to go back, though.
It must be conceded that there is a stalemate between the two.
Stalemate? Oh, looks like we're winning to me. Nah, it's starting to turn to a stalemate. There's a lot of fighting going on in the south here, and I'm seeing a lot of Japanese forces here that are just shooting missiles at everything.
One of my
Yeah, we clearly didn't have a whole lot of luck taking out the head of state residence. No matter. We've got a city. No, we lost a city. But there's still a lot more cities to be captured down here. What about here? We are working on it. It's a work in progress. A lot more. Let's see. We've got Chinese forces still coming in. That's good. And Russian forces starting to come in. So that's good as well. U.S. forces maybe? I don't expect the U.S. to actually... They're sending some stuff, but... It'll probably be a while before we see a lot.
Our enemy.
You have 72 hours to withdraw our troops. I don't think our troops are going anywhere anytime soon. It's kind of the whole point of war, you know. Oh, nice. A lot of commandos dropping into Tokyo now. I've got commandos coming in too from Russia. There's a lot of fighting down here. We've got 2 cities under our control now, though. Another one.
The city has fallen.
Another city here under our control. We're starting to take this whole southern tip.
The city has fallen.
And Russia up here is doing some fighting, but they've got a lot to contest with here. There's a lot of Japanese forces. How's Japan's military? 158k now to 1.1 million, so we're losing a lot. What? Breach of the treaties with South Africa. South Korea declares war on North Korea. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, yeah, we're getting our crap. Oh, boy. Oh, we've got a peace treaty. $11 billion in 3 years, except. Yeah, we're done with Japan. China declares war on South Korea, and so doesn't North Korea. I want all of our guys to come home. We're going to be done with Japan. I got what I wanted. It's $11 billion in 3 years. That's a lot of money. Everybody needs to come home right now so we can fight the best war that needs to be fought. I've already got North Korean forces down here. And I'm going to want to queue them up to do things like take out military bases and such. Actually, not too bad because we've got our Navy already down here as well. So I'll probably just go ahead and move our Navy in such a way that they can encircle and start bombarding things on shore. Hopefully our troops will come back really quickly. I'm definitely happy with the 11 billion. It also makes sure that South Korea will stay out of the war. So right now, it's just South Korea against North Korea. Well, it's North Korea against South Korea, and then South Korea against China and North Korea. So perfect. We'll have to leave it off here though for next time. Next time will hopefully be the episode. It'll probably be 2 episodes or so where we're fighting with South Korea. I'm going to do a little bit more micromanaging with them. Just like in the past, what I'll probably do is take control of a lot of our forces. I'm going to bring them around, destroying different key military bases and naval bases. Bring them around and try and capture these cities in the back and just hook around here. And then we can just focus on Seoul that way instead of just trying to bum rush Seoul, because that never does any good. That's where the most of the defenders are going to be. Anyway, with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.